I know what everybody talking about. I know what everybody going through. I see it. I hear it. But I don't want to talk about it right now because you already know I killed that. You already know I got something for that. You know what I'm saying? I even got stuff wrote down for stuff like that. You know what I mean? And you already know. So I'm gonna just talk about something different right now. I got a story I want to tell. For those people out there who think they was actually doing something, or if they felt as though they was on a level, I'm gonna break down what you really got going on. So back in the days, motherfuckers was sitting on the beach on the shoreline, and it was like, yo, we need to get to these other continents and all that. Start hollering at some other people because we got fields worth of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Only thing we do is party and get fucked up and have fun. You know what I'm saying? So, and this was way back in the days, around the times when they built their first ships. So, first ship was like a little raft and all that. Then we're gonna fast forward to like the 40s or something like that. And they built them first ships. So they built them first ships and they loaded them ships up with a bunch of stuff, fields worth of stuff. Everything was growing. So they went to other continents. And when they got there, you know what I'm saying, they was met by other rulers of that land. So they rolled up and they was like, yo, you know what I'm saying, we got all this stuff right here. You know what I mean? We willing to know if y'all want to trade something or do y'all want something like this. Motherfuckers like, hell yeah, we want something like that. We got some of that stuff over here, but not as much as y'all got. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers like, well, what you got to trade or whatever. Some motherfuckers started trading gold and silver and steel and all kind of stuff. Motherfucker was like, all right. So the motherfucker got back to after he finished circling around, he came back to his destination. He told his rule. He was like, yo, man, all these other continents that you send me on, motherfuckers want this stuff. So the ruler was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? What they got gold and all that stuff. So motherfuckers was like, well, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take over. So the ruler got down, loaded up a ship again, told them to go around and got down, make some drop-offs and pick up some gold and all that stuff back in the day. So back there, you know, it took months for just to make one round trip. So every sail took months. You know what I'm saying? So you had to wait for months. When he got back, he was like, yeah, man, this'll work right here. Man, I done circle around everywhere and every continent fucking with us. If you really want to think about it like that, we kind of rule everything. You know what I'm saying? So the ruler was like, okay, yeah, that's what I like. And then the motherfucker who was driving the ship, he was like, well, we need more people though, because they got motherfuckers on the inlands and all that they be wanting stuff too, and it take a long time for them to come from the beach line all the way to inlands and all across the whole country to drop off all this stuff. So the ruler was like, all right, well, we'll gather up some workers and I'll send them with you on the ship. So when the time for the next drop off, the ruler loaded up fields worth of stuff too, and he put some workers on that. So they got on the ship and they rode from around in different continents, dropping out packages and people. And motherfucker was like, damn, what the hell are these people for? We just want the packages. So the motherfucker who was driving the ship was like, yeah, we brought these workers right here for all the motherfuckers on the inlands. Cause I know it's gonna take a long time. Y'all on foot and all that, you know, this way back in the day. So motherfuckers like, yeah, we got these workers so y'all can reach the whole country. Y'all just on the beach line. So the motherfuckers like, oh yeah, that'll work. Yeah, we'll take these workers too. So they unloaded all the packages and the people and told the people, like, yo, we need y'all to, you know what I'm saying, walk around basically and goddamn drop off packages and bring them back to the shoreline so we can meet the connect. So motherfuckers was like, all right, we'll do that, no problem. What we get for that? I'm like, yeah, I mean, if you drop off these packages, we'll make sure you always live good. You'll never have to worry about no food. women, place to stay, food, shelter, none of that stuff. Weapons. All thing you got to do is just work for us, and you'll be good. So I feel like, yeah, we'll do that. So everybody on everybody's continent was doing the same thing, working for motherfuckers, dropping off packages. Because back in the days, it wasn't nothing but down partying and hunting and stuff like that, and having sex with women. But anyway, yeah, that's all they was doing. You know what I mean? That's why you got entertainment today, because everybody was getting fucked up, and drunk and all that. They were just having fun, and that's what all this entertainment stuff for. So that was going on for a little while. So motherfuckers was on the beach line, went to go meet the Connect and all that again. He kept telling the Connect, they kept telling the Connect that, damn, your peoples you dropped off, goddamn. They think they, they done got the big head or whatever. They run around killing motherfuckers now over this stuff and setting up their own shops and all that. You know what I'm saying? They trying to build ships and airplanes and all that too, so they can come fuck with y'all or whatever and try to cut me out. He was like, well, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna tell my ruler what's going on. And that what was going on every shoreline. So he got back and he told the real ruler. Real ruler was like, well, you got to put rules and regulations on that. You know what I'm saying? So my was like, alright. So he left out, went to circle around, tell everybody to put rules and regulations on it. Ain't had no phones and none of that back then. So he went back to the shoreline and was like, yo, you got to put rules and regulations on. You got to have jails and death sentences and stuff like that. So the motherfuckers on the shorelines, the ruler, they was like, well, how the hell I'm going to convince these people that if you don't do what I say, I'm going to put you in a jail or I'm going to kill you. They might rebel against me or something like that. It was like, yeah, but you got to work that out though. You got to get it like that. Other than that, you're going to eventually die yourself. And we just going to keep moving these packs. Just be another motherfucker. Somebody like, yeah, I hear what you're saying. So he went back and he told his little people, yo, go into the inlands and all that and tell motherfuckers, yo, if y'all don't calm down, we're going to have to put y'all in the jail cell, lock y'all up or kill y'all or something like that. Because we got all the artillery or whatever. Y'all got goddamn sticks and bow and arrows and all that stuff. Our real Connect, he don't drop off guns and all that. He got everything. He make sure everybody's straight. So they went back on everybody's shoreline, told everybody about the jails and the murders and all that. Some motherfuckers got with it, some motherfuckers didn't. Some motherfuckers ran away to a different part of the country or something like that. And the other motherfuckers like, yeah, I'm with it. As long as I'm fucking with this right here, I'll always be good. But the motherfuckers who like escaped and ran away, like they ran up north and ran out west and all, you know what I'm talking about. They ran away. And all the other motherfuckers, they stayed and continue on doing their thing. Okay, so now, I'm gonna just flash forward to the right now or whatever. So now you got a bunch of motherfuckers who on the outside who want to get back into the damn business. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard for them to do that because they done ran away. You know what I mean? You ran away for freedom because you didn't want to do what we wanted you to do. So goddamn, now you want to come back. It might be a little problem. So, that was a little short story. I had more details to that, but to motherfuckers out there who really thinking they like doing something or, I understand what's going on. I hear it. You don't think I be watching, especially, I watch my shows. I got stuff for that. I ain't worrying about that. Because I'm about what's really going on, like what's higher power and all that. That right there is like what motherfuckers talking about, what I was seeing on TV, internet, newspaper, books. What's all the other things? Basically what that is, motherfuckers just finding out about their own goddamn self. Well, finding out about me inside of their own damn, or they just finding out about their own damn self. I got a whole story for that. But I just want to tell motherfuckers about what like really going on. Like how all this power and all that became and all stuff like that.